can't even. I can't even right now. Look, I can't even. I can't. You see what the topic is. So let me tell you about this. I was pretty much editing today. So this video is made on September 6th. You'll see the date. So I'm editing episode 70. And it's up. It's up right now. And my phone gets blown up. My phone gets blown up with alerts. It gets blown up with alerts like crazy. So, and my computer was too. And apparently, this was something that had been released yesterday, but it's been slowly growing traction. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened, but pretty much this guy, Daniel Friedman, made this post on Polygon. Want Overwatch to get rid of loot boxes? Well, it might get more expensive. The numbers don't lie. Overwatch's current loot box system works. So this blows up on my thing. And this blew up kind of hard. And I was like, what the fuck? And I started to read it. And literally as soon as this blew up, Jim Sterling just blew up on my thing, on my Twitter. I was like, what? What the fuck's going on? And then he was just talking about this. And I was like, oh no, I really gotta read this thing. And I really read this article. I read this article before I watched the Jim Sterling video. This isn't even a reaction or anything. This is literally, I can't even believe I gotta throw this up. I can't even believe this is a thing. Let me go to full thing, because this is serious. I want you to see how fucking serious I am, man. I read this article, and after I read this article, I literally had a bunch of questions as I read this article. And I made sure to write down these questions. But then I also went for a walk, because I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I can't believe someone wrote this. Damn, man, I question your whole logic. The numbers don't lie. I like to first and foremost say, I have no idea where these numbers came from. But majority of these numbers seem to be legit. Because, I had to go research some shit. I almost forgot about the, China with the loot box and the percentage of it's going to get legendary. So it seems like he did the right, observation, and he looked through and see all that shit. But, there's a lot I got to question. But I went for a walk after I read it. And then I wrote it down. I have my notes right here. But I went for a walk and, I decided to do my scanner and shit. But, pretty much. Yeah. I gotta go through this list. So here's what I realized after reading this thing. And these are the questions I got. So this is number one. Why the hell did you compare Overwatch loot boxes to Destiny's 2 as how they were priced and how they both give out skins and stuff like that? First of all, both games, even if one is made by Blizzard and the other one is made by Bungie, they're both under the Activision umbrella. And they're both still pretty fucking bad. Granted, yes, Destiny's 2 loot boxes having, booty butt cheeks. But it's like, it's like comparing a rotten apple to a semi not rotten apple. They're both rotten. Just one looks a little bit better than the other rotten one. But then that's just my opinion on that. Hear me when I say that's my opinion. Granted, you can continue playing these games. The whole point of this video is you can continue playing the fuck out these games. I don't really give two shits. But I'm just saying this article is like, what the fuck? And the defense on this is like, no. But yes, I was wondering about that. And then the second thing I actually asked myself as I read this article was, why do you believe that if Blizzard got rid of the loot boxes, that they would not change the pricing on the individual skins? Like, clearly he is stating in this whole article that if you were to buy the skin at this current time, it would cost some money. Like, they're pretty high price, and they're pretty much set up on the fact that you get the freaking coins from, well, there's no longer duplicates, but you do get free coins when you open loot boxes. You do get coins. There's a high percentage that you get coins, and the most you can get is 500. The least you can get is like 50. So we know this. I know this. I played Overwatch. I kind of still play Overwatch. I just don't buy shit. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, okay, yes. But if they were to get rid of the loot box, why the fuck would they not change the pricing on the coins? And then why would you not think that they would just set up a coin-based system where, you give us money, you get the coins, you can do that. It's like, why would they not? Why would they? this is all hypothetical, but just like, why would they not change that if they were to get rid of the loot boxes? I'm getting on the same level. I'm getting on the same level as you, my guy. I'm getting on the same level. And then number 3, you do all realize this is hypothetical. I actually have to write that down. Like, this is all hypothetical. I said that earlier, but this is all hypothetical. We're going to move on to number 4. You do realize that Blizzard could change the pricing on the skin. That's another thing, too. They can change that. They can change it like that. They can change the price on the skin. Why the fuck wouldn't they? If they realize that it's kind of too high, and they realize, like, these loot boxes aren't doing too well. If we get to that point where they have to get rid of loot boxes, and they realize, like, oh shit, this is kind of too high, people aren't going to be paying that much. Hell, you just did the math on how much it would be if they left it as it is. It would actually cost more to spend the money on the coins than just the loot boxes. So it's like, why would they not change that? But like I said, this is all hypothetical. That's number 5. How did you do the math if you buy 100 loot boxes? When you say, if you buy 100 loot boxes, that would generally be enough to get you, hold on. Let me get to that point. I want to get to that part. Because I think this is crazy. I want to get to it. I'm going to find that part. So let me see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. So let me go down. So here we go. So here we go. So this is it. I'm highlighting it so you guys can see. You guys probably can't see it that way, so I'll just leave it at this. All right, there you go. So, anyways, how the hell did you get to the math if you buy 100? Like when you get to the part where you're like, if you buy 100 loot boxes, that would generally be enough to get you all the legendary skins. And how do you know that'll be enough credits to buy legendary skins if you said earlier up? And let's get to that. You can just read the article. It should be in the link. But when you say loot boxes are systems that are, intrinsically oblique and complicated, pretty much using the big ass words, I feel like we're, what the fuck is this, man? Like, look, this is like complicated, and all the math and mechanics are hidden from view. So if you know all the math and mechanics are hidden from view, and you know that the math is complicated because you don't have the formula, we're doing this with no formula. How do you know that if you spend $100 on loot boxes, $80 on loot boxes, you get 100 loot boxes? That's going to be enough to get you're going to get the skins and stuff like that. You don't know that. Yeah, they got rid of duplicates. Of course, that's fine. But you do realize that when you buy these special event loot boxes, you actually still get the probability of getting shit from just buying a regular loot box. Like, you can get, like, the regular stuff. Like, you don't even get, like, when you buy the legendary loot boxes, and I found this, and I was so pissed when I did this, not only for the Halloween, but I did this again. It was for another event. I don't give a fuck. But the whole point is, I did this for another event. And I got shit that wasn't based off the event. I got shit that I had to get, like, that you'll get from the other loot boxes. Why the fuck am I getting other loot box stuff and a special event loot box? Like, that's the part I didn't understand. So that when you say, like, oh, if you get 100 loot boxes, there's a good guarantee that you'll get what you need. You'll get that skin you want. Or you'll get all the skins. How do you know that? How do you know that? Because if you don't have all the, regular stickers, or if you don't have all the regular, victory poses and, little scenes and stuff like that, or the skins, you might just get that in the special event loot box. And then you might just waste over $80 fucking on not getting what the fuck you want. Like, how do you know this? Like, for you to even get to this part, let me ask this question. Did you spend your money? And this is actually one of the things I put down. Next one was, did you spend your money or did you spend Polygon's money to get to this point? Like, where did this come from? Where did this magically, 100 loot boxes get you all you need? Where did this logic come from? That's what I question that shit. Get the fuck out of here. You spent $80. You should guarantee to get the fuck out of here. And then you also say again, you said this. $240 is a lot of money spent on a single game during the year. But many microtransaction models encourage players to spend bottomless amounts of money. It seems hyperbolic to call this model predatory or agonize it to gambling. Nobody's going to lose their rent or burn through their college fund buying Overwatch skins. It's also right there, too. I'm just reading off my notes. You literally see it right here. I can read off the screen. I wrote it down. I had to sit here. I was like, When I got to this part, I went for my walk. I was like, yo, I can't even. I can't. Look at me now when I say this. I can't even. What? If you spend $240, it's a lot of money to spend on a single game during the year. On a single game. He's not saying multiple games. He's saying a single game during the year. Hold on, let me go to full. Because it's real. It's a lot to spend on a single game. But it seems hyperbolic to call this model predatory or to gambling. Because you're not going to burn through your college fund. You're not going to go broke. You're not going to not be able to pay the rent. You're right. You definitely won't. That is actually true. When I read that, I was like, that is so true. $240? Yeah. But that still fucking hurts. To get what you want, to get the skin you want, or the skins you want, you basically have to spend and then you realize when you spend $240 a year, like, do you not realize that you could have spent that on other games you could have tried? You could have spent that on Oxenfree, man. That's actually a really good game. You spent that on Kingdom Hearts. You could have spent that on Yakuza. You could have spent that on the ground. Actually, a really great game as well. This is another indie game. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many games you could have spent that on. You could have spent that on, going to fucking anime conventions. You could have spent this on fucking buying a One Piece flag. You could spend this. You could have spent $240 on going on a trip. You could have went to PAX. Think about that for a second. You're right. $240 doesn't really hurt. It doesn't. You're not going to be able to, like, oh man, I burned through my college fund. Or I can't pay the rent. You're right. That's true. But still, that's $240 to get the skin that you want. And you know that Overwatch is all about skins because that's the only form of customization. Like, if you could customize and change your own colors, you would do that because you want to distinguish yourself from other players. I like doing that. I do that in fighting games. That's why I'll get certain skins. Because when I play that color, I want people to know, like, yo, that's me playing. That's not Joe Smo over there playing. That's the whole point. Hell, Injustice 2 is a game that basically is designed where you can't have the same type of skin because you want to know why people want to customize their own character. Doesn't matter if it's a fighting game or a shooter game. That's the reason why we spend this money on the skins. Because we want to be able to distinguish ourselves. So that's why people are spending maybe $240 or $480 during the year. Because that's how they want to distinguish themselves. For some, that's like, yo, bragging rights. Like, yo, I got this skin that not that many people got. That's bragging rights. Some people may be like, yo, that's just me. I relate to the skin. That skin might be the reason why they play that character. But that's crazy, though. That you just make it seem like, oh, but it's not as bad as compared to others. You're right. It's not as bad, but that's still pretty fucking bad. Because it doesn't need to be that high. Especially if this money is to basically, provide the Overwatch doing the free shit. And Overwatch can still do the same fucking thing, but to decrease the prices, to get rid of the loot boxes, decrease the prices, and just be honest with us. Yo, if you buy this, it supports the servers, and, this helps, pay for, keeps the lights on. I'm down with that. Be honest with that shit. Just be honest with it. But still, like, that's just crazy. Like, oh, it's not as bad as compared to the others. It's still pretty fucking bad. You're right. But you are right. You are right. It's not that bad. But when you think about it that way, that's $240 you could have spent on something else. And yes, it is still gambling because you spent $240 to get the thing that you wanted. So you're still putting money into the machine in order for you to get the thing that you want. Is that not gambling in essence? That's like going to the slot machine. You keep putting your money in, you keep putting the quarters into the machine, you keep doing it. You keep doing it to the point where you get enough money that you make your money back, and then once you do that, you're gone. Or some people like to keep going until they can, break the bank. Sounds like gambling to me, but, the fuck do I know? I'm just a consumer, a gamer. I question this whole article, though. Number 7, though. Well, that's just really number 8. If you want to play, so here's one thing that just got me. So let me see if I can get to this. I believe that's like, what's it? Oh, here we go. Down here. So let's go over here so you guys can see it. Down here. If you don't care You pretty much said if you play around 6 to 10 hours a week, you should earn enough credits from your play to collect all the skins for your mains without spending any money at all. And this is from his point of view of, you're right, some people may not want all the skins. They just might want the skins for their mains. But if you play 6 to 10 hours a week, you should be able to get enough credits. Is this based off you playing with a group of people? That way you get like the 20% bonus. Is this from, playing the events? Is this from doing like quick play? And then, if this is doing like the main thing, it's just like, so is this based off of wins? Is this all based off of losses? Is this based off of you played these certain characters? It's like there's many different factors to this. But the whole point is, and my gosh, I can't let me get my sign because I actually dropped it. I can't even believe that you put that. Like, you play 6 to 10 hours, you're guaranteed to get it. And then what happens if you don't get it? Makes it seem like you fucked up, didn't it? Maybe he did. Because he doesn't state what the 6 to 10 hours is from. Like, where's these numbers from? Where's your numbers for this? Like, that's another thing. If you're gonna be doing all these numbers and facts and math and shit, you gotta put your shit in there too, man. Like, we gotta know where the fuck you're getting these numbers from. You play 6 to 10 hours a week, you're guaranteed to get it without having to spend any money. Fuck out of here. I can't believe you said that. I need them numbers. I need the numbers, and so far I see no numbers. Number 9. Why the fuck are you using these fast? Like, I actually put this down. I can't believe I put this down. I thought this was funny. I actually did call them fancy words. Because some of these words I was like, a la carte. I actually heard of a la carte when I went. It was like some restaurant I went to. It was like a really nice restaurant. And I went there. I think it was like, it was during the summer. I just took a date there. But it was like a really nice restaurant. Can't even remember the name of it. Because at first she wanted to go to the Michael Jordan restaurant. But I was like, no, I want to take her someplace really nice. Either way, the menu had like this really fancy French word. And I had to like Google it because I was like, I don't know what the fuck where that fucking was. But a la carte. You see that quite a bit in this article. Not the first half, but like a little bit more during the second half. You see a la carte, a la carte, a la carte. I'll let y'all Google a la carte. But you're going to see that quite a bit. When you see a la carte, just remember it. Google a la carte. A la carte. Carte. A la carte. Alright. Anyways, I was wondering, like, why would you use these big fancy words? To convince us that buying separate skins is not as effective as buying a set. Because that's pretty much what he's saying. When you look up a la carte, you'll understand why I said this. But yeah, he's basically making it seem like, let me get down to when he actually uses it. I think he uses it pretty much down here, the a la carte system. You start to see it more. But why do you make it seem like you're trying to convince us that buying these skins by themselves is not as great as buying in the set? How do you know that if Blizzard were to get rid of these loot boxes, and sell these skins separately, why the fuck would they not sell it in a bundle? If they're going to decrease, like, why would they not decrease the price on the skins, knowing the fact that they're so high to the point where it's like, it'd be better to buy a loot box if there's no loot box. Why wouldn't they decrease the price? And then after that, why the fuck would they not put a bundle? Once again, this is all hypothetical. So I'm putting more hypothetical shit on the table. So what the fuck? I don't get it. Why the fuck did you put that in? How do you know this is going to happen? We're moving on to number 11. Or number 10, sorry. Oh, actually, no. I basically just said it. There's more hypothetical shit when we get to the whole, if they were to get rid of the loot boxes. So this is it. This is all fucking hypothetical shit. And then we get to more hypothetical shit. And I basically talk about the a la carte system again, especially with the freebies. And this is pretty much where that's up in here. And then that's like a little bit in here, down here too. But the a la carte system, I'm going to go look at that. A la carte. I pretty much, this thing should be just called a la carte. A la carte. Numbers don't lie, a la carte. This should be the fucking name of this. I can't even a la carte. A la carte. A la carte. That's just how funny it is to see this through the second half of the article. A la carte. A la carte. But yeah, he keeps going back to that. But especially when he goes to the freebies. So he goes into the freebies. I actually wrote it down here. He said but I pretty much said, with your a la carte system, because you make me seem like, if you get rid of that, then you're not expected to get that many freebies because, like the loot boxes was giving away free shit. I guess, yes, technically you do get free loot boxes, but you're technically earning them, so it's not really free, and they don't really give out free loot boxes unless it's like out of special occasion. Even though if Blizzard really wanted to, they can give out a free loot box every damn week if they, or 10 free loot boxes every damn week if they want to. Like, yo, come on and play for this week, you get 10 free loot boxes. Come on and do it next week, you get 10 free loot boxes. They can do that if they want to. It's fucking Blizzard. Blizzard is in control of all this shit. That's what I'm saying. This is all hypothetical because Blizzard controls the shit. But a la carte. But yeah, I pretty much talked about that. And then, pretty much you were saying like the freebie system from the a la carte, we wouldn't get, free anything. And I'm like, how the fuck do you know we wouldn't get free anything? Because if there's no loot boxes, they can just give us free $50, free 50 coins or something like that, or free 200 coins for just signing on every week. Like, you really don't know that. If Blizzard wanted to, they can do that. That's what I'm saying. This is all hypothetical. This is all Blizzard. Like, the only one that is in control of all this stuff is Activision Blizzard. So it's Activision Blizzard. Blizzard do whatever the fuck he wants, within Activision reason. It's all under the same umbrella. If they wanted to give out free shit, they can give out free shit anytime they fucking want to. So I'm saying this is all hypothetical. This is all hypothetical. And then the whole, what makes you, like the whole who would win, lose situation. Like this last bit of the article. Let me go this last bit of the article until we get down to the comments. This last bit of the article is probably the worst because it was basically who the fuck would win and lose. I didn't even know there was a win-lose system. There's a win-lose system? Who the fuck is winning? It seems like I'm not winning. Are you winning? Anybody winning? I'm not winning. You might spend $240 to get what you want. Is that technically winning? Oh, well, okay. Maybe some of y'all may not have spent maybe $240. Maybe some of you might have spent, $20 or $30. Did you have to spend $20 or $30? I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted to get the Wish Mercy thing. I ended up dropping $30 on the fucking Halloween event, and to get Wish Mercy. And you know what the fucking crazy part is? After I spent $30, I got fucking Wish Mercy from a fucking loot box that I got just from leveling up. And then it made me wonder, why the fuck did I spend $30 if I was just gonna get it from a free loot box? Then when I did the other event, I forgot what event it was, but it was like the one where like Reinhardt has like that blue and yellow, like outfit, and then Mercy kind of has the same thing. It's like a blue and yellow Mercy as well. Hold on, let me look that up. Hold on a second. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it real fast. So it was Overwatch event, blue, yellow, Mercy. Which one is that? It's like blue, yellow, Mercy. I'm trying to remember what event that was. I'm looking it up. Was it Guardian Angel? No, it's not Guardian Angel. I'm trying to find this event. Oh, here it is. And then I think, what event is this? Let's see. Some of the strippers. I'm sorry. I'm just reading some funny stuff. I can't remember. So like I got this skin. Hold on. This is the Mercy skin I got, and I got it from that Overwatch event where it's like you play as it's like you play as Mercy, Torb, Reinhardt, and you just was like facing a bunch of purple robots. I really forgot what that event was called, but I ended up doing that, and I really liked this Mercy, and then I really liked the Tracer, and I got those two, and then I got the. Let me see if I can find it. No, I don't think they. Well, either way. Well, it's pretty much that event. Oh, here it is. So here we go. So let me, there we go. So it's from that event. So it was like, it was this. So I got these two, and I ended up dropping $20 to get those. But I had like a bunch of loot boxes. Like, no, actually I dropped close to 40. But I pretty much dropped close to 40. And I got the two that I wanted. And one of the things that kind of pissed me off from the event, and I didn't realize it until I kept getting more and more. I kept getting more and more duplicates from the, just from doing the regular stuff. And that's the part that kind of pissed me off. Granted, now that you don't get duplicates anymore, but the thing that still sticks around is the fact that if you buy those special event loot boxes, you still get the possibility of getting regular bullshit stuff from, like, the regular stuff. And that's the part I didn't like. I thought, like, if you bought the event loot boxes, you only get event stuff, like, from the event. That's the part where I'd have been like, okay, I could kind of understand it. I was like, okay, I kind of get it. Maybe. I was willing to put up with that. I was already upset about the loot boxes, but I was willing to go through it because I was like, because, like, I came from the fucking Capcom side, where it's just like, I got charged for an arm and a leg of everything, especially in Street Fighter V. I got charged for an arm and a leg. So when I got the Overwatch, I was like, okay, I can kind of put up with this bullshit. It's from an event. But the fact that I got stuff that were not from the event, they were just the regular stuff that I got, that's what pissed me off. In fact, the part that really pissed me off is, and I thought this was from the Halloween event, I got Overwatch. This is what I got from the Halloween event. And I actually thought this was from the Halloween event. And then someone told me that this is not. I got Punk Tracer. So apparently Punk Tracer is part of the standard loot box. And that's the part I didn't know. So like let me show this. Like Punk Tracer, this is actually part of the standard loot box. I didn't know Punk Tracer was part of the standard loot box. Right now, I don't think I'm showing the right color. I'm pretty sure that's like colors, but yeah, like that's the part I didn't know, and I thought this was from the Halloween, but it clearly wasn't. But the whole point, and this is what I want you guys to understand, and this is why I'm kind of just like, yo, Manita's got to kick rocks. Manita's Daniel got to really kick rocks. I see what you're trying to do, but I'm just like, nah, I'm not. No, I'm sorry, I can't even. No. You're absolutely right, though. I'll say this in my defense. He is right. He is 100% right, though. He is 100% within his point, within his reason. That yes. Could Blizzard do worse? Yes, it can. Could Blizzard charge us more? Could Blizzard do, take advantage of us with this loot box shit and the skin stuff? Absolutely. But should we be happy with the fucking loot box system as it is? Hell no. It can definitely be better. They can definitely get rid of the shit. And that's the whole point of that fucking argument. That's why I find this whole article on trying to convince us that, the loot box system works in Overwatch. It works! It fucking, no it doesn't! I can't, no it doesn't! It doesn't work. It could be so much better. It could definitely be so much better. But it works right now for Activision. And it works right now for Blizzard. Because they're continuing to make their money. And it works because we allow it to work. For everyone that keeps defending it, it continues to work. So at this point, I'm like, fuck it. But I know when Overwatch 2 comes out, I'm not going to spend my money. You got my money for the first one. You got my money for these couple of loot boxes. That's all you're getting from me. I know when the next one comes out, fuck you. That's it. I'm done. I can't even. Fucking out of here. You're talking about, oh my gosh. Motherfucker. Talking about some shit. It works! It fucking works! The numbers don't lie. The current loot box system works. Fuck you, me, it works. It's alright. Could it be worse? Yeah. Does it work? Hell no. Definitely could be better. Fuck out of here. Let me end this shit before I start talking to the tangent. Alright, I'm out of here, folks. That's my 2 cents on it. Damn, it was over fucking 30 minutes. Well, if I edit it, it might be a little bit less. But damn, you get the whole point. So fuck out of here, man.